Imagine this. Earth is invaded by ruthless aliens. Humanity is losing, and the only hope we have is a guy who keeps dying and coming back to life. Over and over. Again. Yeah, that guy is Tom Cruise. He accidentally gets splashed with alien blood, and now every time he dies, he resets the day. One man, one loop, infinite deaths, and maybe one chance to save the world. This is Edge of Tomorrow, a sci-fi roller coaster that grabs you by the throat and never lets go. Stick around, because what you're about to hear is one of the most insane time loop war stories ever told. But before we dive into this mind-blowing story, don't forget to subscribe to Recap Scope and hit that notification bell, so you can officially join the Recap Scope family. This is the place where we bring you the greatest movies in cinema history and break them down for you in the most epic way possible. Alright, let's go. We open on a world already in chaos. Earth has been invaded by an alien species known as the Mimics. Ruthless, lightning-fast creatures that tear through armies like tissue paper. News broadcasts roll in rapid succession. Paris is overrun. London prepares defenses. Germany collapses. Refugees flood into Western Europe. Humanity is on the brink. The United Defense Force, or UDF, has been formed to unite the world against this alien threat. They've developed combat exosuits to give soldiers a fighting chance. And miraculously, after endless defeats, a hero emerges, Sergeant Rita Vrataski. They call her the Angel of Verdun. She kills hundreds of mimics in a single battle, inspiring a global wave of hope and military propaganda. She becomes the face of victory. Enter Major William Cage. Not a soldier, not a hero. He's a PR officer from the United States, trained in media manipulation, not combat. He's slick, sarcastic, and deathly afraid of the battlefield. His job? Sell the war, spin the victories, put Rita's face on every billboard. But when he's summoned to London to meet with General Brigham, things go south fast. Brigham tells Cage he's being deployed to the front. The Normandy-style invasion of France, Operation Downfall, is launching tomorrow. Cage laughs it off. He thinks he's there to observe, shoot a few video reels. But Brigham wants him embedded with the first wave on the beach. Cage panics. He tries to talk his way out, then threatens Brigham with political consequences. Bad move. Brigham has him arrested. Cage is drugged and wakes up in cuffs at Heathrow Forward Operating Base, branded a deserter. He's thrown into J Squad, a rough crew of grunts. Skinner, Kuntz, Griff, Ford, and the ever-silent Kimmel. They're foul-mouthed, hardened, and suspicious of the confused man dumped in their ranks. Their sergeant, Master Sergeant Farrell, lays down the rules. Cage is private now. No rank, no excuses, no escape. He's tossed into a bulky metal exosuit. No instruction, no help. It's powered, weaponized, and confusing as hell. The squad is airborne within hours. Inside the drop ship, J Squad cracks jokes and preps for battle. Cage fumbles with his suit, still convinced there's been a mistake. Then all hell breaks loose. The dropship is hit. Explosions rock the air. The bay doors open, and one by one the squad is dropped into war. The beach is a slaughterhouse. Mimics burst from the sand in blurs of motion, shredding men and metal. Cage lands hard, stumbles into gunfire. Rita fights nearby, spinning her helicopter blade, sore like a storm. Cage panics, fires wildly. Then, a blue alpha mimic charges. Cage accidentally sets off a claymore. The explosion kills the alpha and him. Cut to black. Cage wakes up. Again. Same spot. Same day. Same sergeant yelling. He's reliving the exact moment from Heathrow. It's not a dream. It's real. He tries everything to escape. Runs from base, hit by a truck, refuses to fight. Farrell forces him into the suit. On the beach, He tries new tactics, still dies. Each time, the loop resets. Cage begins learning. He memorizes the drop sequence, where the mimics emerge. When explosions hit, he starts dodging attacks, helping his squad. But the mimics are faster, more coordinated. Still, he dies. Over and over. One loop. He reaches Rita mid-battle. She looks him in the eyes. "Come find me when you wake up." Next reset, he does. Tracks her down in the training yard. She brings him to Dr. Carter, a former government scientist turned conspiracy pariah. Carter explains the mimics are a hive mind controlled by a central brain, the Omega. The Alphas are rare units that connect to the Omega. Killing one and absorbing its blood-linked Cage to the Omega's time reset ability. Rita had the same power once, at Verdun, but lost it after a transfusion. If Cage dies now, time resets. If he's wounded and treated, he could lose the power. They start training. Rita teaches Cage how to fight, how to move, how to win. Every day, Cage fails, breaks bones, gets impaled, shot, crushed, and every time, Rita kills him. Reset, train again. He becomes faster, deadlier, predicts enemy attacks. Even Rita is impressed. They run simulations, try to reach the Omega, follow hundreds of different paths through the battlefield. Cage starts remembering every second of the beach, the sequence, the chaos, where each mimic appears. He guides Rita, saves her life dozens of times. But they never get far. Always blocked. Always killed. Eventually, Cage stops trying. He's exhausted. Spent. Burned out. He knows everyone. Their stories. Their deaths. He walks into a London pub and drinks alone. But the TV behind the bar shows the beach again. And he remembers. He has to try. Then visions. The Omega calling. A dam in Germany. He and Rita head out, dodging squads and military police. In one loop, they reach the dam. Cage enters alone. No Omega. Ambushed by an Alpha. It was a trap. A mimic trick. Rita dies again. Cage escapes, wakes up in a hospital. New bandages. Blood transfusion. The power is gone. No more resets. One life left. Now it's all or nothing. Cage finds J-Squad. They don't know him, but he knows every move they'll make. He convinces them of the truth. They steal a transport. Head to Paris. Storm clouds darken the skies. The Eiffel Tower looms shattered. The city is underwater, the Omega beneath the Louvre. The plan, get Cage close enough to destroy it. J-Squad fights fiercely. Each soldier buys seconds of progress. Kimmel dives under fire. Griff covers Cage's flank. Ford sacrifices himself at a gate. Rita and Cage push forward. In the Louvre, they dive underwater. An Alpha chases them. Rita draws it away. Cage, bleeding, swims deeper. Finds the Omega, a glowing, pulsating entity. He pulls the pins on a belt of grenades. Drops them into the Omega's core. Boom! Cage dies again. But something's different. He wakes up. Not on the beach, but in the helicopter before he ever met Brigham. The war is over. The Omega destroyed itself in the explosion. The mimics went dark. The news celebrates an unexplained victory. At Heathrow, soldiers celebrate. Rita trains like always. She doesn't recognize him, but Cage smiles. For once, he doesn't need to explain. The nightmare is over. If you could reset every time you messed up, you'd probably remember to smash that like button, right? Unless you're a mimic. In that case, get OFF Earth. If you enjoyed this epic time loop of chaos, training montages, and alien splatting action, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment with your favorite Cage death. There's plenty to choose from. And don't forget to subscribe to Recap Scope for more brain-melting movie recaps. Oh, and ring that bell like it's the Omega's face. See you in the next loop.